this is like personal information. We just okay. So the next thing is wash, wet and wet. Those are the main techniques that you use throughout your picture. The next thing is going to be brush handling. That's when you start getting your textures on the paper. So brush handling means that instead of just using the brush like a pen or a pencil, you're going to use it more creatively, like this one here where we're creating the effect of dry brush. And dry brush can be achieved in a lot of different ways, but one of the main reasons or main techniques for dry brush is keeping the brush parallel to the watercolor paper. And then that way you can do what I just did, scrub it, you can dab it, you can manipulate the hair a bit as well, depending on the kind of results that you want, right?
I want you to know, Frank, that I finally got it last night.
Finally, after 3 weeks of work.
Yeah. Frank, how do you get, is it just that you have too much paint on if you get puddles? Because it looks like you have got a lot of mileage out of that one, you know, dipping it once.
Yeah, it's the quantity of water that you've got on the brush.
That's all it is.
Well, the kind of brush that you use will make a difference too. So you'll notice that the brush that I have here, that's a pure synthetic, is only used when I'm using mixing very strong color, like the portrait, or in this case when I want to put some fine detail, some sharp detail. Whereas the other brushes, that granted I have used for quite a long time, they don't come to a point, but they hold a heck of a lot more water, and you can control how much water you use, whereas you can't do that with a synthetic brush. Still, the synthetic brushes are valuable, but they have their own characteristics.
Could you use a fan brush instead of pushing it out?
The fan brushes, when they're wet, their hairs tend to coalesce together. So instead of each individual hair producing a mark, you'll find that they'll tend to begin to coalesce into maybe 5 groups of hairs, which means that you'll get thick grass marks rather than the thin ones that we would normally get with this one by pinching the hairs of the brush and then going like that with it. Other things you can do with the brush include the splattering technique, and you can aim the splatters. So if you put your brush in a position like this, all of the splatters that you're going to get will generally go up and down this way. So knowing that is very valuable when it comes to putting splatters on a road as opposed to putting splatters on a mass of trees, so to speak. All right? So there's that. I'm sorry, but my brain is just slightly overloaded.
Please, because I kind of missed that.
Plus the description.
How to aim them, yeah.
Yeah, if you've got your your brush and whatever you're hitting the hairs against in this position, the splatters that you're going to get are going to go rushing back and forth this way.
Okay, but they didn't go in front of the line? Did they go in front of your hitter?
In front of this?
Yeah.
Not, there's more on this side than there is on that side.
Oh, okay.
And so that would affect which way you would hold them, because we'll do them in slow motion now.
Okay. Is it important to have it near the end of the handle of the brush?
What?
Well, I found that when I was doing it wasn't working, and I noticed that you're near the end and it's bumping up and down.
Yeah, that's just a witness to how much force there is being used.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably that does make a difference, for sure. Okay. All right, pause.